What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan 1 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 80 from the Bumblebee movie. We're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Brawn, not the Studio Series 86. We're definitely going to take a look at Studio Series 86 Brawn, and we're going to be taking a look at the funky-looking Brawn. That is right. We're looking at weird-looking Brawn. We're not looking at the cool-looking. We're looking at the cool-looking Brawn. We're not looking at the humanoid-looking Brawn. We're looking at this one. So, moving the figure off to the side, just so we can get a good look at it. I apologize for putting it in frame to then remove it. We're going to take a look at the box here. I picked this up at FanX 2023, where you could have gone and met 3 members of the Back to the Future cast if you really wanted to. And it's a pretty nice looking Brawn looking mold here. Something I really think that's really odd about getting a figure of Brawn is the fact that he was only on screen for like about 10 seconds. Don't know why a figure that was on screen for 10 seconds managed to get, you know, a whole ass figure, but you know, that's just Hasbro printing that money machine. So, turn around on the side here. On the back, you got that beautiful image of Brawn looking all brawny on there like that, and looking all cool and Cybertron there, and his Cybertron emote, and it says big screen inspired scale on there, and it says Cybertron Falls right there with all this stuff going on there. I don't know if you can read it or not, but let's pull this close here. It says Brawn helps his Autobot allies hold the line against the Decepticons before being knocked by an enemy blast. So basically you're saying he didn't live. But by concept art, we know he was going to make it to Rise of the Beast. But we all know that from the basis of the Bumblebee movie, we know he didn't. So, as I totally hit one of my light sources. So, anyhow, moving the box off to the side and putting the figure back down in there in my shredded sweatshirt. So, anyhow, let's take a look at the figure here. And taking a look at the figure here, it's a cute looking little toy. I mean, it's a cute looking little thing here. I mean, it definitely does something that, you know, all of the Cybertronian mode Transformers from the Bumblebee movie were okay, correction, maybe not supposed to, but I mean, from the Bumblebee movie, I mean, the Cybertron scene in the beginning, all you saw was the robot modes except for the Seekers and Bumblebee. That's it. You didn't see anything else. That's it. You saw the Seekers and Bumblebee transform. But, I mean, everything else that they had in the Cybertron scene, they had to figure out a way to make into vehicles. So, you know, all that. So, this is basically Brawn in his vehicle mode, and he's supposedly a mining drill kind of thing. And I will show you guys off that in just a second here. But first, we're going to get into some scale comparisons. So the very first scale comparison we're going to get into is, here he is next to Voyager Starscream. Probably the one that kills him. I don't know. Here he is next to Rise of the Beasts Deluxe Bumblebee. But it's basically the Deluxe Bumblebee mold from pretty much every movie. And here he is next to Rise of the Beasts Prime. Simply because I did not have Bumblebee movie Prime. So, yeah. And now we got to come into the accessories. So the accessories that he comes with, one of them in particular, is going to be useful in vehicle mode. So, to do that, we're going to zoom in just a bit here. And we're going to scooch the camera off to the side just a hair. First thing here is he comes with this like drill, as I said previously. And it's done in some black and gray plastic, or gray plastic. The drill piece does not move, but you can store it in multiple spots, much like the gun. There's this little peg at the top here where you can take it and you can just totally have it sitting up there like that. Or you can come to the bottom section of the car or the vehicle mode here, and I can't. Oh, I guess I can. And you just basically, this is on a different hinge. You push that forward, or you rotate that forward, and you push that in there, and you have the drill. And then on top of that, you have the gun. And the gun, there's only one real spot you can put this, and that is right here. Unfortunately, that is the only place you can put that. So that's the only place that you can put that, because that's the place. That's it. So yeah, hey, bite me. So and if you really want to, I mean, you can totally just the gun does have a little peg up here as well, where you can totally just take this drill bit and shove it up there, and just there. Now he's a tank. There you go. Have fun. Many things you can do with the guns and weapons and accessories. So now we're going to get into transformation. Now, transformation on this dude is actually fairly simple. It looks complicated, but it's actually fairly easy, and I'll show you guys how it's done. So, to roll up the sleeves here. So to start things off here, you're going to basically just kind of come in here, and you're just going to basically kind of bring this whole thing, rotate it outward, and just kind of do that. There's a tab section here, and this piece goes into this wheel section as well. And when you're doing it, you kind of just want to rotate it like that, just to get it all out of the way. And do the same thing on the other side with this leg as well. Bring it out like so. And then bring this all the way down. And while we're at it, let's just get the legs done completely. We're going to rotate it at the waist right here. And then we're going to come down to the legs here. We're going to fold down this piece, which will become his foot. Then we're going to take this whole section here, bring it all the way back, and then rotate that. And there is his entire leg. Fold down the foot, which untabs from his from this section here in the thigh. And bring the shin and all this whole section up, and that will just clip back into the knee. And then there you have the legs pretty much all done, and you can basically see where this is going now at this point. So now you're going to come to the back section and just kind of come back here and come back to the back arm. These don't really tab in anywhere, at least. Oh wait, yes they do. There's these little round sections here, and they tab in right there. You're going to basically just kind of bring it down and just kind of straighten it out. And then when you bring it down, you're going to shimmy the arms. Basically when you're going into vehicle mode, you want the arms looking like this, but when you go into robot mode, you want them looking like this. So bring that out, straighten it around like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Untab it, bring it around on the shoulder, and just as a precautionary, let's just push the head all the way out, just to make life easy for now. Rotate the arm, rotate it on the shoulder, shift the arm. Then you come to the back section here, take these wheels, push them inward, then come to the back section of the figure. There's these sections here that will go into slots in the back here, and they will just close up all like that, and straighten it all out. And there you have Brawn in his robot mode. And honestly, for a Transformer that we only saw for 2 seconds in a movie that was basically all about all about one character, I gotta say they didn't do half bad of a job trying to design this thing. And like I said, based off of the concept art, we know that this guy was supposed to be in Rise of the Beasts. And Optimus Prime was supposed to be a massive Autobot charge going back onto, or going on Earth to the not on Earth, but basically there was going to be a massive Autobot charge trying to defeat Unicron. That was the whole basis of the whole thing. And you can check out the Fire Brothers who can basically tell you that. They're not telling me to tell you that. I only know that because they showed the concept art and I thought it was pretty cool. So there's that. And you can give him his accessories. We're going to give him his Chungus gun here that we made earlier. So here he is with Chungus gun. And there you go. So now we're going to get into some scale comparisons. I'm going to scooch this back just a hair. So First scale comparison we're going to get into is here he is next to probably the only scale comparison that's going to come out well. Here he is next to Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. Here he's next to Bumblebee Voyager Starscream. And here he is next to good old Rise of the Beasts Prime. So, like I said about this figure, I think this figure is a wonderful representation of Brawn, as in it's a nice little Bumblebee Brawn. I think it's neato, I think it's cool, I think it's cute. But the one thing that I can't really do with this figure is the vehicle modes. And like I said, that's the one drawback. The one drawback for me with this figure, and that's it. That's the one drawback, is the vehicle mode for me. And that's it. The robot mode though, masterpiece. Delicioso. Just, yeah. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to check out our sponsor for today, which is Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, which you can get your new, maybe not new, but you can get your Toxitron collection figures there, and you can get some more, you can get all of your Transformers needs there, you know, if you are interested in that at all. And don't forget to subscribe to Optination Review, Beastman Reviews, iStar552, Patrick with the Y, Jordy's Rail Videos, Riveted Reviews. He keeps changing his name. Bravely Gigi, and Take Along Productions, as I know they all do some pretty cool stuff. And this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys.